And welcome to the Turnbuckle Talk Podcast with your host, the hiredgun. First, like, subscribe, share. How y'all doing, y'all? So, let's talk about it. Busy weekend. We had the debut of Triple A under WWE's umbrella, which is pretty good. Which is pretty good, you know. Corey Graves and Conan get commentary. I liked it. I miss Corey Graves doing commentary. Like I miss Corey Graves doing commentary for pay per views. So he did a good job. I can deal without the Conan thing, but I knew he was gonna be a part of Triple A. Now, saying that, Conan's been going through some stuff like hospitals, doing it in and out of the hospital and stuff like that. So we got to give him a break when it comes to certain things. Ray was there, Dominic was there, which I got to talk about Dominic too. I do. I get to Dominic in a minute. Dominic was there with Love Morgan, uh, and he started some stuff with somebody, and they added that match to Money in the Bank card, which is cool. Which is cool. Money in the Bank was good, very good. I enjoyed Money in the Bank a lot. I enjoy both shows a lot, cause Worlds Collide was pretty good too. I wouldn't say it was better than Money in the Bank. I'm not gonna go that route, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the Chad Gable and the Triple A champion. I forgot his name, but Vikingo. Yeah, Vikingo. Which listen, I've seen him wrestle before. I have. I've seen him wrestle uh, in AEW. I've seen him wrestle in TNA. And listen, you know what? He reminds me of Ray when he was younger. You know. Also, you know, I say he reminds me of Ray when he was younger, for the good and bad. For the good and bad of Ray. Because back in the day, when Ray was in WCW, I was a fan, and he kept getting hurt, and he kept getting hurt, and he kept getting hurt, and he kept getting hurt. It was the knees and stuff. Same thing with him. Like when Ray tells you to slow down, you should slow down because Ray's been there before. Like Ray's been there before. Ray has told people have told him to slow down. People have told him to do his thing, and uh, but if Ray's telling you to slow down, if Ray's telling you to slow down, all right, more than anybody else, we should all know. We should all know. Like, we should all know to slow down. If Ray's telling you to slow down, we should let you know that should let you know everything. That should let you know everything that you should know about about um what's going on with him. Um, because he gets hurt. Like he gets hurt a lot, and it's his knees. And then I thought he was hurt Saturday when he was fighting Chad Gable. Which listen, I'm not the biggest Chad Gable fan, right? When it comes to this character, but boy, he can wrestle. Boy, he can wrestle. and he wrestled his ass off Saturday in both matches. Cause he wrestled twice. All right, he wrestled twice on Saturday. He wrestled at the World Slide match, and he wrestled at the Money in the Bank match. Listen, like if y'all don't know, that's Chad. Yeah, under that mask, I don't know what the fuck to tell you, right? But he wrestled twice, all right? And it was a dead giveaway how you knew he wrestled twice because the same arm that Chad hurt and and the same arm that Chad hurt Saturday afternoon at Worlds Collide was the same arm that was hurt on Americano. All right, all right, but dog, he can wrestle his ass off. All right, plain and simple. You know, but I enjoyed both shows. I did.
Walmart after this so that
But
we can get.
but I enjoyed both shows. Now, let me get into two people before I start on Money in the Bank. Uh, Dominic, you know, I appreciate Dominic and what he's done, and how he's grown. All right, I do, I do. I appreciate him a lot. All right, but you know what? I like him a lot more now because I thought about something today. Now, some of it is because of of who's my favorite wrestler, right? And of all time, Eddie Guerrero is my favorite wrestler of all time, and Dom has some qualities from him. Now, I'm not gonna go as far as to say that Eddie's his real daddy. Now, maybe spirit wise, that's his real daddy. Alright, but Dom is Eddie as a character, and I got nothing wrong with that. So, me going into details with that, today he went to Eddie's grave as a tribute by himself. Right? Loved it. Loved it. I wish there was video of it. Alright, well, he took the IC title there and everything, and like Dom uses the Fox Blast as a tribute to Eddie, which I love. Which I love. You know, so like Dom is on, you know, going forward. Dom's one of our favorite wrestlers going forward. Now, do I want Finn to beat him for the IC title? Yeah, yeah. But I like Dom, and I appreciate Dom, and I I should say other people should appreciate Dom too, Rio. But we'll leave that alone. So, saying that, let me get to Stephanie Raquel. Stephanie wrestled on Monday. She wrestled Friday, and she wrestled twice Saturday, and she's probably gonna wrestle Monday again. I mean today again. Dog, you gotta respect her. And she was over everywhere she went this week. This week. I mean, all them days she was over. Like she's gonna be champ eventually. Nothing stopping her. And the people that say, "Oh, her English," she's getting better with English every fucking day. So, like, yeah, like we can kill that. Like Stephanie's gonna be champ. Like Stephanie. So it's not even funny. What the work she did the past 4 or 5 days has been. Nah, she didn't win, and this will lead me into what's going on with Money in the Bank. So she she not she. Naomi won with the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, as she should have. To me, it was either Stephanie or Naomi, but Naomi deserved it. Now, I hope they follow through with her winning the belt and cashing in, because the fact that we don't need the shittery to happen with Naomi. Let that shit happen with somebody else next year in the female, because it's 100%. If a woman wins the Money in the Bank, they become champ. And Naomi got a new character, is getting over as a heel, and she should win the belt. I don't need Jade. I don't need Jade Carwell costing her. All Bianca costing her. Just let her win. Just let her win. So I'm with that. Seth won. That was a ladder match, which I enjoyed the men's ladder match more than the women's. Right, but Seth won. Now, there I didn't think Seth was gonna win. Now, this should tell you the go home shows shouldn't mean shit anymore when it comes to results, because I thought Seth wasn't gonna win on the sole purpose of they took out everybody on Friday on SmackDown and Monday, last Monday, right, right, and they beat down everybody. Now I thought LNA wasn't gonna win either. All right, so I was right about one, but I was wrong about another. Seth won. Now, this leads into, if he wins and then he wins the belt, or what Sam you said, it leads into that, which is cool. All right. I think Seth. Uh, we don't need another field cash in from the Mills. Like, we don't. We got one last week. I mean last year. With Drew, and then we got one with Damian Priest. Not a fail, but he cashed in and he won the belt, which is cool. I I think what's gonna happen tonight, either we're gonna get a cash in or a failed attempt cash in, because they could have did this shit Saturday in the main event and called it a day, right? Like they could have did it then and called it a day, but they didn't, right? And like such could have came out and cashed it and didn't. Now Jay's hurt, right? Jay's hurt, and they can milk this shit for all it's worth now. They can milk it. They can make it happen, because either Jay's gonna win and probably get cashed in on, or Gunther's gonna win or probably get cashed in on, and it should happen. It should happen. Now I was all for LNA winning and getting cashed in on. Cashing in on Jay or Gunther, but it didn't. But LNA didn't win. Self won, which it's a better story. Now, let me get into Ron Killings, our truth. He's back. Wasn't a work. Wasn't a work. Jay Jay won. I mean, our truth came back and he helped Cody and Jay win. And now people thought it was a work. Now, regardless if it was a work or not, they fooled me. I didn't see it coming, and all right, until the very very end. All right, when I seen our truth's hands and they were dark skinned, I was like, oh, that's our truth. But they still fooled me, and it can be. It don't have to be a work to fool me, because the fact that I didn't think they were gonna hire our truth back, and Triple H is kind of mad about that, which he should be, because instead of just letting it happen, right, right, and letting this shit die down eventually, right? They didn't. Nick Khan came in and hired our truth back. What he's going to buy Ron Killings now. Nah, let me ask you a question now when it comes to this. we might not get the same our truth that y'all loves. We might not get funny our truth. It all depends on what happens on today or Friday with our truth. Right? Because he's not going by our truth anymore. He's going by his real name. He's going by Ron Killings. Now, now, what if we get Ron Killings from TNA? Right? Some people ain't finna love like that he ain't funny no more. Alright? Some people are gonna want him to be the funny guy. Right? And he might not be that guy. He might get a serious run to go after Cena. Then what? Now, saying that, what happens? Huh? What happens when they don't hire back Cross and fans had to hijack the the internet fans and the fans in the crowds had to hijack the show because you can't hire everybody back, right? That can't happen. It's the reason why Triple H didn't want to do it in the first place. It makes sense, don't it? Don't it? Like it makes completely sense on that situation, right? 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 There's a reason why Triple H didn't like being overruled on that because the fact that then you got to do it to certain other people then too. It can't just be. It can't just end with our truth, right? I mean, think about it. Even though CM Punk's back right now, right? Even though he's back, they went almost 10 years, or 9 years of people chanting CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk. They didn't been back then to that situation. It died down eventually, right? And this would have died down eventually too, right? But the fanfare and the people backstage, it really hurt them about that situation. So Nick Khan got involved and made a deal with him. So I don't know how long this deal is. Uh, this new deal is, but it wasn't a work. Fightful said it. Our Truth said it. His son said it. So it wasn't a work, but they still fooled everybody, right? Cause they fooled me. Not even for the front on that. They fooled me. Uh, but I had to get this out. I'll be back on tomorrow to talk about some more stuff. Um, Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share. Make sure y'all watch wrestling. Make sure, make sure y'all watch New Breed. See, I come on here and I try to make y'all watch all E-Feds, right? And I don't shit on any E-Feds, none of them. But instead of me doing that this time, watch New Breed, y'all. Watch us, because people try to steal our ideas. People try to take our talent and try to promote stuff for their stuff, right? Watch our stuff, dog. Because we thought about it first, and then people copy us. All right. Make sure you got like, subscribe, share. Love y'all. This is the Hired Gun. God bless. I'm out.